Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from today. My name is Yewande Fali, and for those who don't know, I am a certified executive leadership coach. I used to work at Morgan Stanley, so I was a VP at Morgan Stanley and also a McKinsey consultant. And today we're actually going to be leveraging a little bit of my background as a consultant and talking about success, specifically learning lessons from McKinsey on how you can fast track your success. And let's just dive in, okay? As a McKinsey consultant, I learned the inner workings of how to solve the most challenging business problems for CEOs and C-suite clients. Sort of what we do at the firm. And no wonder many people describe McKinsey as the CEO factory, because once you've solved dozens of strategic management level problems, your experience basically puts you in a really great position to step into a CEO role yourself. And even now, people often ask me, like, how does McKinsey do it? Right? It's it doesn't make sense. Like, how does McKinsey take consultants, many of whom are very young, right? And basically get them to solve these huge, complex, often long-running business problems that companies themselves and people who are very experienced at those companies haven't been able to solve. And they often do it within a matter of weeks or months, because that's generally the length of a project. A major part of McKinsey's secret sauce, I'm going to go straight into it, is in mastering the McKinsey problem solving model, right? If you do a Google search, you'll find it. At the heart of this model are two things. Firstly, going deep to find the priority root cause of the problem. And then secondly, applying a systematic, proven process to solve the root cause. This is very different to what most people do in business or for themselves personally. You often see the obvious symptoms and try to solve the surface level problem in firefighting mode, right? Because lots of us like to take out fires. If there's a problem at work, we immediately go after it. An example of this could be a reporting system that breaks down every quarter when the volume threshold is breached, which sends clients incomplete reports or no reports at all. This is actually a real problem that I experienced in one of my firms. And the symptom of the problem is probably angry clients. So what do? You call the client, you say sorry, you restart the program, and then you send them the report manually. And then you look forward to doing the same thing in another 3 months. If you were to go just a little bit deeper, which we eventually did, you might find that the clients being upset is not actually the key problem, right? That's just the symptom. That's the thing that you see on the surface that you try to resolve, right? And they aren't really upset because the system has broken. They're actually upset because they didn't get the heads up that there was an issue. And they would actually be much happier if you were to consistently get the report in 3, 4, 5 hours later, if it reduced the chances of getting an incorrect report, because actually they're not doing anything with it at 5 a.m. They don't really need it until they're not doing anything with it at midnight, which is maybe when it's going out. They actually don't need it until 5 or 6 a.m., right? And that's great for you, because what you could then do is, instead of dealing with this every 3 months, you could actually extend the time for the program so that you don't get that initial like huge overload, which creates the issues of the erroneous reports. And it means that all the clients get the reports, and then you don't have to deal with this every three months. That's the distinction between solving the surface level problem versus going a little bit deeper and solving what's actually at the root cause of it, so that you're finally resolving it. And that's actually a huge difference between what McKinsey does when they're solving CEO level problems and using the problem solving approach versus what many people and many businesses do, which is around solving those surface level, easier to see common issues, and doing that time and time again. This difference is also the difference between what I like to call the limitless leader, right? The leaders that you see that seem to just like fast track through their careers and move at speeds, and you wonder what it is they're doing differently. It's the same huge difference between what they do and what many other equally experienced and equally knowledgeable professionals, who I call the diligent professionals, do. Again, the two things: depth and using a proven system. Looking a little bit closer, maybe to an example that you may be experiencing, Faye, one of my old clients, is a great example of how you can actually adopt this McKinsey's how you can adopt McKinsey's depth-focused systematic approach to actually fast-track your professional success. When I first met Faye, who was a banker, a banking VP, she had a super clear goal in mind. She wanted to get promoted to executive director level and use that promotion as leverage to exit into a senior executive role at a media company. Faye highlighted two sub-goals. First, increasing her visibility with sponsors that she needed to advocate for her promotion. And then second, getting opportunities to do the work that would showcase more of the skills that she needed for the media role she had her sights on. And with this, there were three things that she wanted coaching support on. Firstly, improving how she communicates with senior leaders. Second, creating a promotion strategy that she felt really confident in. And then third, getting super clear about the new skill sets that she would need to build to make that exit. In between sharing the three things that she wanted coaching support on, Faye also shared sort of a less important throwaway comment, more as an FYI for me. And she said, while she'd always had a passion for media and felt confident in her skills, there was a bit of self-doubt where she questioned whether she could really make that leap, right? Almost a sense of imposter syndrome because it was an area that she'd never gone into. Here's the thing. Faye was and is an experienced financial professional with a decade and a half of experience, right? She knows how to create a plan. She knows how to learn new skills. She knows how to be successful. Her MBA, her professional experience, her high achieving successes, right? Serial high achiever, they all detail this beautifully across her CV. And while coaching could and did help Faye improve her communication, create that strategy she wanted, and build those new skill sets, her belief that those incremental changes were what she needed totally missed the huge opportunity in front of her. Similar to McKinsey's model, Faye actually found success and true success by going deeper and being more systematic about what it was she wanted to improve on and what she wanted coaching on. She faced up to the actual deep-rooted issues holding her back. The self-doubt, right? And shifting her belief to recognize that she can resolve it once and for all with a systematic approach. Because we often think that addressing self-doubt, addressing imposter syndrome, moving to a space where we feel confident in all areas, not just in the ones where we have the knowledge, it almost feels like that's just a part of us, right? It's almost like, yes, maybe that's a deep-rooted problem, but there isn't really a systematic way to do that. I know, and I've experienced for myself as well as clients, that that's absolutely incorrect. And there is a systematic way that you can do that, just like you solve those other problems that you do within your careers. And working together to systematically address her self-doubt created that long-lasting return on investment that helped Faye leap to her promotion, get the exit that she wanted, and find success in her next more senior role and the next one and the next one without that annoying feeling of self-doubt, the imposter syndrome holding beliefs, as well as all the other deep-rooted issues that she felt and she thought prior incorrectly that she couldn't actually resolve. So, big takeaway, take a leaf from the McKinsey Playbook. They kind of know what they're doing. Go deep and be systematic in your approach to resolving your most challenging problems. Surface level problems are solved with surface level solutions. So get super clear on what's consistently holding you back from taking that leap to your next level of senior leadership. And then let's build a strategic, systematic plan to address it once and for all. So we're not dealing with it again in 3 months, and another 3 months, and another 3 months. All right? Thanks so much for joining me. If you are tired of applying the same surface level solutions to surface level problems and you are ready to create that systematic solution to solve those real issues that have been holding you back from the success that you want, shoot me a DM with the word ready. I'm ready. Once you are, we can create this together. All right. Thanks so much for your time. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care.